We know BBI is going to be a big issue for year 2021. I think Senator Irongo Kangata started us off on a very high note, and we have also been listening. Even as we are auditing, we are listening and interacting with the people. It is true that there are a lot of murmurs and grumblings about BBI, and my own understanding of it is that because the biggest challenge is that many people have not read this document, many people have not seen it, people have not actually been educated about it, and it is out of that ignorance that many people have come to challenge it. And then a lot of lies have been told about BBI. That narrative that BBI is just for creating positions for a few leaders, and the concerns of the ordinary Kenyan, the concerns of the ordinary people are not captured in it. I think that's the narrative which is now ruling. This is the narrative which has been bought by the majority of Kenyans. But it is a false narrative. They have not read the document. It is true the document does create some positions at the top, positions of the president, the deputy president, prime minister, and the two deputy prime ministers. But that's good for the country. We want a government which is owned by more communities than just two communities. The Kenyan politics is very much likely to be a volleyball game in between Kikuyus and Kalenjins. And I think time has come for more ethnic groups to be included in top leadership of this country. So it is not bad for us to expand executive at top level so that more communities can be included. Two, there have been those complaints that we are creating a very expensive in government, etc. But those mathematics have not correctly been done, because the ministers coming from parliament are going to save us a lot of salaries. And then secondly, BBI also proposes rationalization of parastatals. There's a lot of money being wasted in big parastatal bureaucracies. So if those ones are reduced, the cost of government is going to be lighter. So we need to look at government as a whole, not as a few positions. But also critically looking at BBI, because I've read it several times. BBI actually is a very good document for the country, because in addition to dealing with issues of peace and security and addressing the cycles of political violence that has accompanied every election, I think issues of economic stability have become very important, because elections become very disruptive. And when there's violence, our economic performance always nosedives. And I think it's an issue which Kenya should take more seriously. And then BBI also does address the issue of resources. I, as a governor, have been doing so much with so little. With 15%, I've been able to bring water, roads, modernizing our towns. If I can get 35%, I can double that. Now I allocate 20 million to every ward out of the 15 million I get. If I can get 35 million, I'll be able to allocate more than 40 million in every ward. And that money is going to help our people at the grassroots level. It will be used to uplift the disabled, the youth, and the women. So I don't understand those claims that we are not, BBI is not addressing the issues of the common man. For the first time, we are recognizing the youth and putting them in the constitution through the National Youth Council, which will look at both social and economic empowerment of the youth. So I think it will be foolish to reject all these good aspects of BBI merely because somebody says hiyo ni ya watu wengine. BBI is for all of us. If you ask me, after interacting with the people, I think people are seeing Raila in BBI, and they are also seeing Ruto in BBI, and it is a contest between these two, which is causing the complications on BBI. I would like to separate, remove Ruto, remove Raila from BBI. BBI is for us. We also have an interest in it. Let us pass BBI in the year 2021. The Ruto Raila contests, those are issues for 2022. They deal with them in 2022. But let us not bring 2022 issues to come and throw away this baby, with bad water.
Okay, you're saying that some people have not read this document.
Yes.
And someone can calculate